I went and like bought every business book I could find on like entrepreneurship and even like on like sales and building a brand and marketing, and just really trying to figure out like how to self-starters like market themselves and try to build a business. And the common thread that I continued to see across the board with that sort of stuff was provide value first. And so it was definitely like, I think that I am that type of person that wants to go out and, you know, and give, but I also learned from that, the value that it can have from a business standpoint as well.
Right on, yeah.
And how it can build with, you know, with relationships. So that was definitely like a starting point for it. I don't know that there's necessarily like a methodology out of it other than just being aware of the value of it.
Sure.
And then just looking for that opportunity. And what I found is that over time, now it's just part of how I think. It's just become natural.
Yeah.
Like 14 years ago, it was not natural. That was something that I was reading in a book about and was like, oh, well, I guess that makes sense. I need to stop calling these managers of studios and asking them for work. And I need to start thinking about how can I be of specific value to them. And then once I started doing that, amazing opportunities started to, you know, to come together. And so the more that I had those experiences, the more you start to get creative and see the sort of like things that can work and where those things can align. And then the more that you do that, the more that you build this wider pool of resources to then, like, every person that you meet, you can start to find these interlinking, you know, connections with that can be valuable to do, you know, to different people. So I think it's more of just a long-term play of learning, getting experience, and just training yourself to be sort of focused on that. The same way that a songwriter becomes naturally focused on being in a conversation or sitting in a bar and hearing someone say something behind them and then like quickly writing it down and being like, that is a song and I'm going to go home and write that, you know?
Guilty.
Yeah.